Alright, so week 6 of the CMM. Now, this week I'm playing against Nebula Noodle, or Neb, and if you look at their team, it's very blue, and I like that. I like the colors of this team. I like the blue from Latios, Lieutenant Cruel, and then I like the green from Shaman, purple, pinks from, Rotom, Haunter, and Gligar. It's a very nice looking team, and there's a lot of synergy with the colors, right? Darkrai with red, Latios with a bit of red, Scizor, obviously, Tauros fire, and then, it's a very nice looking team. And that makes it scary, because nice looking teams typically tend to be better, in my opinion. And yeah, it's a pretty damn good team. They have the offensive core of Darkrai and Latios, which is very good. And then they have a pretty alright defensive backbone with Shaman, Tentacruel, and Gligar, mainly. They have some fun Terra captains, again with Shaman and Rotom Frost. And I'm an avid Terra Rotom Frost enjoyer. That boy is my goat, I love him. But then they also have strong setup sweeping potential with priority through Azu and Scizor, while them still being able to play other roles. Obviously, Azu could be Assault Vest, for example, or Scizor could be a defog set. And then you have typically Fizz Def Tauros or setup sweep in Tauros. So, all in all, this team's pretty scary. It's pretty good. I like it. I just don't like playing against it, which is exactly what I'm going to have to do today. So let's see what I'm going to use to beat it, eh? Right, so first up we have Iron Bundle with Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Freeze, Dragon, Flip Turn. With Boots, enough speed to outspeed a Darkrai, max special attack, and then some HP. Truly, and I mean this, from the bottom of my heart, the most inspired and creative bundle set of all time. Truly an outstanding piece of original work. Now, speaking of original work, we have Fizz Def Garchomp. Yes, I do love a Fizz Def Garchomp, thank you for noticing. We're running a special set this time with Earth Power, Fire Blast, Surf, and Stealth Rock. Rocks are nice against this team just to chip down the Darkrai, the Latios, and Rotom Frost as well. A lot of mons that don't really want to take rocks damage because they want to come in off and drop an attack and they get out. So rocks are very nice. Reason I'm going special is because I wanted Surf for the Gligar. And the reason why I'm specifically covering for the Gligar is, one, last time I played against the Gligar, it killed me because I didn't prep for it properly. And secondly, a Double Dance Gligar set is so scary into my team, right? I've been telling people all week, I've been going, hey, if this person brings Double Dance Gligar, so Agility, Swords Dance, Earthquake, and Ice Fang on their Gligar, I'm so screwed. I'm so dead. I don't have a chance at that point. Everyone's been going, oh, you're crazy, there is no way that they will bring that, you are the only one deranged enough to think of that. First off, I'm sorry, but it's so good into my team that you kind of have to bring it. So that's why I wanted Surf for the Gligar, and then since I'm already going special there, just put Fire Blast on for the Rotom and Scizor. And now that I have 2 special attacks, used to have Earthquake, but I mean, if I already have 2 special attacks, might as well just toss on the 3rd. So then we have Earth Power. Assault Vest Tornadus with enough speed to outspeed Latios. With Bleak Wind, Knock Off, Focus Blast, and U-Turn. Assault Vest, as I've said before, I really do love Assault Vest Torn. And I mean, actually looking at these EVs, they're not that optimized. But I've already played the battle, you see. So Bleak Wind, Stab, Knock Off, Dark, and removes items, Focus Blast for Darkrai, and U-Turn for pivoting it. I'm bringing very inspired sets this week. Choice Scarf, Volt Absorb, Terra Steel, Palm Off. This is exactly the same ability Terra combo I brought it last week, because it's still good here. Supercell Slam for good stab that I can just keep on clicking. Fire Punch for Shaman, Rotom Frost, and Scizor. Ice Punch for the Latios, the Shaman, and the Gligar. And then Charm for Tauros, or a Double Dancing Gligar. Fizz Def, Fezandibity with Play Rough, Ice Wind, U-Turn, Roost. Again, Ice Wind for Gligar, Play Rough for just hitting my opponent. Maybe getting a poison through Toxic Chain, even though I don't really believe that this is a real ability. U-turn for pivot, roost for health. And now it's Trapinch. It's Trapinch. He's back, my boy. With first impression to choice banded first impression, max like 252 adamant attack. One shots Darkrai, one shots Latios, which is very funny. And does a lot to the Shaman, but they will Terra if that situation arises. Earthquake for stab, Rock Slide for frost, and Superpower for 7 other mons. 160 HP, 80 speed F allows me to live a Dark Pulse from Darkrai after rocks, which is very funny. Like, this thing is not even evilated. 45 HP, like base 45 and base 45 speed F takes a Dark Pulse from Darkrai, like mid-dry. Anyways, that's my team for this week of the CMM. Let's get into the battle, shall we? Alright, so at the start of this battle, looking at their team, I saw no Tauros, which was great because that was really annoying in prep. And yeah, other than that, they brought pretty much exactly what I was expecting. So I just led with my lead, which was Tornadus, I believe. Nope, it was Bundle. Immediate switch up because I didn't want it to be Scarf. Strength this guy, revealing my Volt Absorb. I Terra. Yep, because I didn't want to get Blizzarded. I Fire Punch. Didn't really want to predict anything. I could have obviously Ice Punched, but didn't feel like it was necessary. Here I have the freest Freeze Dry in the world, so nothing really wants to switch in. I Flip Turn because I don't want to take any damage. Bring in my Fizz Def Mom, that's also a poison type, so they can't get Toxic. They just go for Giga Drain, which is completely fine. I U-turn? Yep, I U-turn because I have nothing to do against the Tentacruel anyways, and now I get to bring Iron Brittle back in for another very free Freeze Dry, killing the Gligar, which was so good. Because that meant I couldn't get swept by a Double Dance Gligar. They bring in their Shaman and a Terra. I decide to just knock off, get rid of the leftovers, and since I have Regenerator, I feel very confident in just staying in, clicking Bleak Wind. Now I got the Speed F drop, so I'm going to U-turn out, making sure I get every piece of chip necessary, as Shaman is very bulky, and getting as much damage on as possible will make it very much easier to kill it in the end game. So just some more pivoting around, because, you know, Peluan did take a lot of those hits pretty well, so I just want to cycle it in, get those regenerators off, and keep it healthy, so I can keep attacking the Shaman. Now they switch out as I Roost, because I wanted to make sure that I had HP on my Sensitivity. I just hard switch it to Palma, and I get Will-O-Wisp, which is unfortunate, to say the least. But they don't have... they go into Bundle, because I was very much expecting them not to play Volt Switch, meaning they can go into Bundle pretty freely, and, you know, if you look at their team, the Freeze Dry is very free. Though I did have to Flip Turn there, because it was the Shaman coming. Play Rough into the Fridge does a lot, and I can switch with the U-turn as I get burned. I play Rough again. It's been a while since I played this battle. Yes, I just play Rough again because I want to get the poison on it, and I U-turn this time. And there I finally get the Toxic, which is great because that means that damage will keep racking up on the Shaman, making it easier for the end of the game. Once again, I just flip out with Clippin'. They stay in Synthesis. At this point, I'm feeling very comfortable in this battle, I would say. I Roost here, covering for the Earth Power because I was very much expecting that to come at some point. I forgot it had Natural Cure, which is why I was so confident. if I remembered that Shaman had Natural Cure, I wouldn't be so confident. So I just stay in Fire Punch. Last time I Fire Punched, they switched out, so I was thinking they might predict me to not click Fire Punch, but I didn't really want to do that because I feel like I'm ahead in this game, so I don't need to make any massive predictions. Knock into the JJ, get rid of the thingy. Pelibon dies here, as I get to bring in Clippin' again. Threaten with an Ice Beam, which does a lot to that guy, and then I Hydro Pump because I want to get the kill on it. They bring in the Clurio, which I have to flip on because Freeze Dry still wouldn't kill from that range. I get to bring back Invincibility, and I get Giga Drained, so that doesn't really matter too much. They Sludge Bomb, which did a shocking amount of damage as I switch into Palmot. Now obviously here I just want to click the Supercell Slam, which they recognize that I want to do that. They bring in their Latios, and I'm fine to just stay in with my Palmot, seeing as it really doesn't have a lot of value being burned and everything. So I let Palmot go down, which lets me go straight back into bundle and click yet another free freeze dry, claiming another kill. At this point Darkrai comes in, and I just go into Fez because I'm burned, so I can't get Hypnoside, and also I resist the Dark Pulse. At this point, this is a massive misplay that I just made there. Clicking U-turn immediately, it's going to come back to bite me in the ass, as you'll see later. But I should have roosted here. I didn't really lose anything by clicking roost. Instead I click U-turn, playing a bit too offensively, and I get to bring in bundle, and you know, I do get to kill the Tentacruel, but at what cost? So here I flip into my Garchomp. I get put to sleep, which unfortunate, and they go into their Shaman. Again, here I should just switched straight back into bundle, because I did have a very strong feeling that they were going to switch, because in my mind, if they don't heal this guy, they lose immediately because Trapinch kills the Darkrai. So I was thinking they're probably going to switch into their Shaman, so I should go bundle, but in the end I didn't feel like risking it, because if they just stayed and clicked Dark Pulse, there's a lot of damage on my bundle, and I'm in a way worse spot in the end game. And here I bring in Fez as a last ditch attempt to try and get this roost off, because I recognize that it's kind of like it's not going to get on the roost opportunity. I get killed. Now here I play an interesting game of having to try and chip down this Shaman without letting Clippin get into range. Well, it's always in range, but I have to get this thing into range of Clippin's Hydro Pump, which it does about 50%, without allowing Clippin to be vulnerable, which means a lot of clicking flip turn to chip this thing down. So first we go back into Kaboot, and they synthesis, and that's a great play from them. That synthesis is very good from them, because that ensures that it's going to be very difficult for me to bring them down into Hydro Pump range. And at this point, I was pretty sure I had lost, so that synthesis was a great play. So I burn a sleep turn, don't wake up, but I do wake up here, I think, yep. And I get to toss an Earth Power into the Darkrai. And if I want to win, I need to conserve my Garchomp, because I'll do more damage with an Earth Power into the Shaman than I will with a First Impression from Trapinch. So I hard switch into Trapinch here, banking on them not clicking Hypnosis, which they don't. As I said, EVs, baby! I live that, and Trapinch kills the Darkrai, which is fantastic. So I sack Trapinch here because, again, I can't let any of my other two guys take any damage, or else I definitely don't win. Bringing Garchomp here to click the Earth Power. If I had Earthquake, I think I win. Unfortunately, I did not. I go Clippin. At this point, I'm very sure it's over, seeing as Hydro Pump can never do 81% without me getting like a Mega Crit. So I Hydro, I hit for 43, and they just heal. I Hydro again, and they kill me with Sleep Flare. Them healing there could have been really bad for them if I had clicked Ice Beam and gotten a freeze. But I didn't, because I was banking more on the Mega Crit from Hydro Pump than the 10% freeze. Which, like, yeah, it's a misplay. But all in all, I lose this battle 1-0, and it was a really good battle. Like, this battle was really fun, and yeah, I'm looking forward to potentially playing them in the future, as they were quite the talented opponent. So that was this week. Next week we play against Arcanum in week 7, and if I win, I'm guaranteed playoffs, which that should be quite fun. But yes, that is it for this time. Bye bye everyone.